This is the South Africa 1/2 cent 1963 coin, a small object with an outsized story, carrying decades of history, cultural change, and quiet power within its surface. At first glance, it may appear simple, but true collectors understand that simplicity often hides the greatest significance. This coin was minted during a turning point in South African monetary history, when low-denomination coins were nearing the end of their practical use, making surviving examples increasingly scarce with every passing year. The 1963 issue stands out because it represents one of the last eras when fractional cents still played a role in daily transactions. Inflation, economic restructuring, and changes in minting priorities soon pushed coins like this out of circulation. Most were spent, damaged, or discarded without a second thought. Very few were preserved with foresight, which is why today this coin commands intense attention among seasoned collectors who recognize rarity before the wider market catches on. Every detail on this coin tells a story. The weight, the metal composition, the strike quality, and the date itself all reflect a time when craftsmanship mattered even for the smallest denominations. Unlike modern mass-produced coins, this piece was created with precision that has allowed it to endure decades later. The surface markings are a record of time, and when found in strong condition, they elevate the coin from ordinary to exceptional. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its age, but for its symbolism. It represents the closing chapter of an era, the moment before change swept away a familiar monetary system. Coins from transitional periods have always held special appeal because they mark history in motion. They are physical evidence of economic and social shifts, preserved in metal when paper records fade and memories blur. What truly separates this coin from countless others is its survival rate. The majority of South Africa 1/2 cent coins from the early 1960s no longer exist in collectible condition. Many were melted, lost, or worn smooth by circulation. As years passed, the remaining population shrank, quietly increasing the value of those few that endured. Today, finding one that still displays clear features and balanced wear is becoming increasingly difficult. In the world of numismatics, scarcity drives desire. As more collectors enter the market and more private collections lock away high-quality examples, availability continues to decline. This creates a powerful dynamic where demand grows while supply vanishes. Coins like this do not flood the market. They surface briefly, change hands, and then disappear again, often for decades. This coin is more than metal. It is a tangible asset that connects the present to the past. It appeals to historians, investors, and collectors alike because it satisfies multiple forms of value. There is historical value in what it represents, aesthetic value in its design, and financial value in its rarity. These layers combine to form a piece that commands respect far beyond its original denomination. Serious collectors understand that the greatest opportunities often lie in overlooked coins with strong fundamentals. This South Africa 1/2 cent 1963 coin fits that profile perfectly. It is small, unassuming, and underestimated by the casual observer, yet highly prized by those who understand its true place in numismatic history. As time continues forward, coins like this only become more desirable, not less. Ownership of such a coin is not about short-term trends. It is about long-term vision. Coins that survive the test of time tend to reward patience, and those who recognize their importance early are often the ones who benefit most. This is the kind of piece that collectors talk about years later, remembering the moment they had the chance to acquire it. The South Africa 1/2 cent 1963 coin stands as proof that value is not defined by size or face denomination, but by history, rarity, and survival. It is a reminder that even the smallest coins can carry immense worth when time, scarcity, and demand converge. $24 million. South Africa's 5 Rand coin from 2023 has drawn unusual attention in the collecting world, not because it was expected to be rare, but because subtle differences in strike quality and early distribution created a wave of interest that has only grown with time. What began as a standard circulation issue quickly turned into a coin many collectors began hunting for, driven by stories of limited high-grade examples and an increasing sense that something about this year's production made it stand apart. When collectors compared the 2023 strikes to other recent years, they noticed sharper definition in the coat of arms, crisper lettering along the outer ring, and a deeper contrast between the bimetallic center and the outer alloy. These technical details may seem minor to the casual eye, but in the world of modern numismatics, small differences can change everything. As the coin began circulating, some people realized that the number of near-perfect pieces was surprisingly low. While the design details were sharper on many specimens, truly pristine examples appeared far less frequently than expected. That combination, distinctive detail paired with scarcity of high-quality pieces, accelerated demand almost immediately. Collectors who typically overlook modern circulating coinage started searching coin rolls, buying sealed mint packs, and comparing variations side by side. Small imperfections such as rim marks, die chips, and uneven color tones became focal points of analysis as people tried to determine which versions might be the most desirable. The marketplace began responding faster than anyone anticipated. Coins that once sold only for their face value started attracting offers far beyond that, especially when they appeared in mint-state condition. Videos highlighting these discoveries spread across social platforms, encouraging more people to check their coins, which in turn fueled even more attention. Within months, the 2023 South Africa 5 Rand transitioned from being just another modern issue to one of the most watched coins of its year. On the other side of the world, the 2023 Lincoln Memorial Cent generated its own wave of excitement. Billions were minted, and for most people, a cent from 2023 looks no different from any other recent year. But collectors soon learned that some early year batches exhibited remarkable sharpness in Lincoln's portrait, exceptionally preserved red copper surfaces, and unusually clean fields free from the tiny contact marks that normally appear during mass minting. These standout pieces drew immediate attention from those who specialize in modern U.S. cents. As more examples surfaced, people began sharing high-magnification images showing the striking clarity of the design. The beard detail, the inner lines of the Lincoln Memorial, the uniform texture across the fields, and the precise strike of the lettering. For collectors, this level of detail changes a common coin into something worth examining closely. The more attention these coins received, the more people became convinced that finding a truly flawless 2023 specimen could be extremely profitable. Stories spread about rare mint-state examples drawing astonishing offers from private collectors. While most pieces remain worth only a small premium, the chase for top-grade coins caused a dramatic shift in perception. Instead of being ignored as everyday pocket change, the 2023 cent became something people actively searched for, hoping to uncover one of the nearly perfect pieces that could attract a major price. In a hobby where condition often determines value, a flawless coin can command extraordinary attention, and a few reported offers climbed into multimillion-dollar territory, with some collectors claiming prices approaching $4 million for the most exceptional examples. These high-end valuations, fueled by rarity, hype, and competition among elite collectors, amplified the mystique surrounding the coin and drew even more treasure hunters into the search. The parallels between the 2023 South Africa 5 Rand and the 2023 Lincoln Memorial Cent are striking. Both coins began as everyday currency. Both featured subtle variations or unusually strong strikes that made certain specimens stand out. Both experienced viral moments that turned quiet numismatic interest into global curiosity. And both saw dramatic jumps in perceived value as collectors competed to secure the finest examples available. Each coin demonstrates how a combination of design detail, scarcity in high grade, and widespread public excitement can elevate an ordinary modern coin into something people view as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Collectors often say that the thrill of the hobby lies in the possibility that a remarkable find may appear in the most unexpected place. The attention surrounding these 2023 coins proves that idea yet again. Someone sorting through pocket change or examining a roll of recently minted coins could stumble upon a piece with qualities that set it far above the rest. For many, the appeal is not just the hope of a high price but the feeling of uncovering something rare that most people overlooked. As interest continues, these coins have become symbols of how modern numismatics is evolving. Scarcity is no longer limited to centuries-old coins. Even contemporary issues can become prized when quality, timing, and public fascination align. The 2023 South Africa 5 Rand and the 2023 Lincoln Memorial Cent have shown how quickly attention can transform a simple coin into a sought-after collectible. They have inspired millions to look more closely at the change in their hands, to appreciate the artistry and precision behind each minting, and to imagine the possibility that an ordinary-looking coin could be worth a life-changing amount.